Ginger Minj, always one of our favorite guests here to have on Headliner Chicago. You know Ginger from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 7, RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star Season 2, Season 6. Tons of projects coming up this fall, including Hocus Pocus, Halloween Bash at the Mercury Theater in October. Ginger, thank you so much for your time today.
Oh my gosh, I feel like we've become best friends because I've talked to you more in the last 3 months than I have in the last 10 years.
Oh, exactly. I mean, between Lacage and Market Days and coming here for this, I hope we get to see you in Chicago more often because we love having you here.
Well, I actually just signed on for another couple months at the beginning of next year. So I will be back. I can't tell you what it is yet, but it's a big show, big project at the Mercury Theater for 6 weeks.
That is amazing. Well, we're going to talk Hocus Pocus today. I came dressed for the occasion.
Looks gorgeous, looks just like me.
That looks just like you. First of all, let's go ahead and talk Hocus Pocus 2. Tell me a little bit about getting that call to be a part of this film.
It was a little bit surreal the way that it happened because it's directed by Ann Fletcher, who directed Dumplin', which I was in on Netflix. And I was just in the UK last Halloween doing Ursula in this big Disney villains tour. And I was walking down the street after the show, so tired. And I get this phone call from, or this text message from Ann that was like, I need you to call me ASAP. So I call her, it's like the middle of the night, and she goes, Ginge, I've created a role for you in this movie, and I need you to find two sisters and bring them with you. I said, two sisters. She said, you're going to be Winifred Sanderson in Hocus Pocus 2. And we've got this great scene where you get into a fight with Bette Midler. And I was like, sign me up. I'm in. When should I show up? And I gave them a list of girls that would be great for the other two roles. And then they ended up picking the two that were just turned out to be absolutely perfect with Kamora Hall and Cornbread. And it's just like it's so fun. It's a very pivotal moment in the movie. I won't say it's a huge moment, but it's pivotal, it's impactful, and it's really cool to see kind of the representation that they have included in this movie, not just with us, but with a lot of the other roles.
Let's talk a little bit about Bette Midler, Kathy and Jimmy, Sarah Jessica Parker. Did you have like a hold on? I need a moment when you saw them in the costumes when you were on set and just like I can't believe this is actually happening.
So we didn't have that moment when they first got there because the first thing that they were already on set, and the first thing they did when we walked on, it was right after All Star 6 had finished airing. They all go, "You were robbed!" And then Kathy and Jimmy was like, "Give me my phone." They brought her a phone. She said, "Look, I texted RuPaul. What were you doing? What were you thinking?" So they made us feel very like disarmed and at ease right from the beginning. You could tell they were big fans of us, what we do. But it wasn't until a couple days later, I was just kind of standing on the sidelines and all three of them take off and they're flying over our heads. And I snuck a video of that. Of course, I couldn't show anybody, but I snuck it because I was like, 8-year-old me is just dying inside right now. I never thought that I would be a part of something that was so impactful in my life growing up, something that I've always loved so much. And to see it happening right before your eyes, it's so surreal. And it's one of those moments I'll never forget.
I mean, especially let's talk a little bit about 8-year-old Ginger because this movie, whether you had it on VHS or a DVD or waited for it to come on, around Halloween time, but it meant so much to people, and it was the fans that have kept this alive for the better part of 30 years.
Yeah. Well, so I was very poor when I was growing up. So we could not afford to go to the full priced movie theaters when the movies came out. We'd have to wait a couple months and go to the dollar theater down the street, which turned out to be perfect for this because this movie came out in July, strangely. But by the time it was like Halloween season, it was in the dollar theaters. So we went and we got to see it over and over again. The I put a spell on you moment was something that just kind of changed the course of my life forever because who watching that did not want to be that fabulous, didn't want to be up there bewitching people with their song and their dance and all that. So it was one of those things that I went back again and again and again to see it. And of course every drag queen throughout the years has said, you know what, I've got a green coat and a red wig, I'm going to sing this song. And it's nice to be able to do that with a little validity behind it now, I guess.
Well, we can't wait for that to come out, but we also can't wait for you to come to Chicago because now you're touring with Hocus Pocus, the Halloween Bash. It's going to be at the Mercury Theater October 14th through the 16th, but you're going all across the U.S. doing the show. Tell us a little bit about what this show is all about and what we can expect.
It's about an hour long, and you can expect a good time. It's an all new show that it really celebrates the original movie and parts of the sequel, but it's its own unique kind of thing. We get brought back to life by the magic of somebody in the audience. Somebody random in the audience brings us back every single performance. And it's, again, us trying to find a way to stay a young and alive forever, but with the help of modern technology. And it's silly, it's funny. The music is all over the place. Like, we sing Tomorrow from Annie, we sing Celebration from Kool and the Gang, and we sing WAP at some point.
Yeah, you got it all covered.
We've got it all in there, as well as the musical number. We have I Put a Spell on You in there, which is our new version. I recorded a new version. We filmed a whole music video that goes with it that's releasing with the movie. So that version of the song is going to be in there. We've got The Bitch Is Back, which is from the second movie, as well as One Way or Another. So it's all the things that you love and want and expect, with a whole bunch of extra frilly stuff just dabbled on top.
And then, one more big project. I mean, that's a big weekend you're having at the end of September, early October, because it's also going to be on Hulu, Halloween drag Stavaganza. I mean, that is just like, it's Hocus Pocus 2, and then it's a special on Hulu as well.
Who would have thought that Ginger Minj would become the queen of Halloween? Like, it's the gay high holy day. I absolutely love it, but it was never like, I always thought, oh, I'm more of a Christmas kind of girl. I'm holly jolly, that kind of stuff. But to be brought into so many iconic Halloween projects this year, it's just incredible. I'm happy to be a part of them. Of course, Hocus Pocus is great. Like, the cameo that I do in that is so great. But the Halloween Drag Extravaganza is hosted by Monet Exchange and myself. And it's got an incredible cast of drag artists that, run the gamut. But the two of us, like, it's our show, and we sing some great songs. We have some great bits. It's really funny. There's some great, like, A-list celebrity musical guests, and it's going to be so good. I think people are going to be blown away by it.
And just a side note right there, you just said, Queen of Halloween. I mean, go ahead and take it. That's yours. I'm giving that to you.
I'm taking it. I claim it. It's mine. I put it out into the universe. And I'm really happy, like, to be in this position, because Halloween is such a fun time. It's one of the most creative times of year. It's, it's the holiday where all the new drag babies are born. So it's nice to kind of be the queen mother of that. We start the show on September 23rd in Atlanta, Georgia, at the Outfront Theater. In the response, like, as soon as we put tickets on sale, especially in Chicago, we have 5 performances. 3 of them sold out immediately. So there's only 2 performances left where there's any tickets available. And it's been kind of that way every time we announce the tickets going on sale throughout the country.
Yeah,
so
you don't want to wait till close to the date. You want to go ahead and get those tickets ASAP.
Yeah, you want to book them as quickly as you can, because they are going. And the show, I'm going to tell you, I've seen a lot of Hocus Pocus drag shows. I've been in a lot of Hocus Pocus drag shows over the year, and not to take anything away from any of them, but this is something that is wholly unique. It is definitely, like, of this time. It is really exciting. It's very new, and it's like nothing you've ever seen before.
Are you encouraging people to get dressed up, get in the festive mood as well too when they're going to see the show?
Absolutely. We do a costume contest live on stage. Fabulous prizes are given out. I mean, prizes that are actually worth putting on the costume and sitting there. So make sure you get those tickets and you wear your costume and you come have a frightfully fun time.
Ginger, it's always so great to chat with you. I can't wait to see the show coming up in a couple of weeks here in Chicagoland. At Mercury Theater, Chicago.com is where you can go ahead and get those. And of course, September 30th for Hocus Pocus 2. Where are you going to be watching it? Where are you planning having a big party, or what are you going to be doing?
So I get to go to the premiere, which is really fun. We're going to do that in New York City. And then the day that it drops, we're having a viewing party here in Orlando with some of our nearest and dearest friends. We're really excited about it.
Awesome. You get to do that. And then we've got the Hulu's Halloween drag Extravaganza. So big weekend, and can't wait to watch your social media. So all the festivities that you're going to be attending.
I know Nana's going to have to, like, do another crash course because they've updated all the apps, but I have to be there in the middle of it. I've got to see all of it coming through.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, honey. I'll see you later.
We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.